Did you ever know Grandpapa Sinbad?
Oh, yeah.
Was he a tall guy?
Child, he was handsome. He was about 6'3".
So,
And now, you know, all your little cousins, daddy's brothers and sisters, sure. Some of them look like they were white.
what did Grandpapa Sinbad do?
He was a cropper. He had his own land. He, grew stuff,
Yeah.
vegetables and things. And then he would sell them.
So he was light skinned. He was real light.
No, he's about your color.
Oh, he was dark skinned guy. Okay.
And had straight hair, cold black hair. That's where you come from.
So who was light? Was Ella light skinned?
Yeah, she looked like a white woman. Her daddy was a white man.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that awful? Grandpapa used to say, Ella, get up. And get me something to eat. I got to run some niggas tonight.
Oh, that's what her dad used to say.
Yeah. And that's something how they used to do color folk.
Mm-hmm.
But he took care of her.
Okay.
You see, that's how they used to do.
Oh, okay. So he sent her to Selma University.
He sent her daughters. She had her first child.
So she had kids before she met Sinbad.
She had one child.
So who was that?
That was ooh Lord, I don't forget her name. But she was the one that went to Selma University.
So I mean, but did she have like a relationship with Granddaddy and Nick and all them people?
Yeah. But she was the oldest child.
Oh, okay. It was Nanny that said that Sinbad used to get drunk.
See, she knew him. They lived in the same area in Alabama. But see, Nanny left there when she met this man. She had a restaurant down there in Beatrice.
Okay.
And it was right by the railroad. And where the men would come in and when they're traveling, they'd come and eat, and everything. That's how she met Grandpapa Tom. But she ended up leaving Grandpapa Tom.
Yeah, because he beat her.
He trying to beat my front and my back. My grandmama was a mess. But she didn't even let my mother know who her daddy was. She went on to marry Virginia, and she found Papa. And she married him, and they went on to Maryland. Because Papa had been in the Navy.
Yeah.
He was so good to Mama. It was always what Sang said. He called her Sang. My grandma was Sang. Sang said so and so. He had been in the Navy. Isn't that something? And he was from Virginia. Had that accent just like them folk in Virginia.
I'm just curious about Sinbad.
Everybody was from Beatrice.
From Beatrice. That's how all his people was in Beatrice.
That's right. So we didn't know nothing about Grandpapa Tom. Because Nanny would say nothing about him because he done beat her, so she left. She came back down to Birmingham when my mother needed her. She sold out up there in Maryland. She didn't have nothing but an apartment. But she sold everything out, and she came on down to Birmingham so she could take care of my mother.
I'm trying to get it right. It was Sinbad and Ella. That was the granddaddy's side. Then on grandmama's side, it was Nanny and Tom Fool. Okay.
But see, actually, my mother didn't even know who her daddy was until she found him when she came down to Alabama.
So who did the So what?
Nanny made my mother leave Mildred's daddy.
Now,
up in Baltimore.
Now who was Aunt Mildred's daddy?
I don't know who he was.
Okay.
But I know Ella. I know that Nanny knew, cause she said he used to come in the house, and Mama was so sweet, coming in the house yelling at her daughter. So see, that was the only child she had, and she said she wasn't gonna stand for that. She went and got her a stick and started hitting him, and so. She said, it's time to go now. Girl, my grandmama was a killer.
So, All right, so where did? Cause I told you.
And see, that's why my mother never knew her father because she was too little when Nanny made her leave her.
Okay.
Made her, leave Maryland. That's how she met Papa, because he was from Virginia.
You know, I told you I met the Starworth, one of the Starworths the other day.
Who was it?
Jeffrey Starworth's little younger brother.
Oh yeah.
And he told me his family was from Beatrice.
Oh yeah, we all cousins.
Where do the Starworths come in?
Daddy's mama was a Starworth.
Ella was a Starworth.
Ella was a Starworth, but her daddy was a white man.
So that's where all the Starworths light skinned. Okay. And so like the cousins down in Mobile, like cutting Emma and
well, that's on my mama's side.
She was cutting Emma.
That was Nanny's.
Nanny's.
That was Nanny's. Might have been a cousin.
So that's how Brenda and Jimmy and all them.
Well, see, Brenda's mother was Creole.
Right.
And cutting Emma's son was her daddy. And her mother.
I thought cutting Emma was Brenda's mom.
She was her grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Cause see, her daddy was named Wilma. That was cutting Emma's only son, Wilma.
So was
And look, they had a place called the Streamline Cafe that was right up from the house on Devon. And Wilma was Brenda's daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So they lived they lived on Delbon Street, but at the corner up Delbon Street was a club. That was Brenda's daddy's club and mama's club, and her mother was a Creole. And her sisters, they called the Pope sisters or something. They used to sing on Broadway. They had a trio.
So where did like Barbara Jean's family come in?
Barbara Jean is daddy's side. And they from down there in Beatrice.
And Barbara Jean's mom is Aunt Macy's daughter.
Barbara Jean's auntie was the only one of her grandmama's children that wanted to go to college. So, honey, they sent her to Birmingham up on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And Mama didn't even know she was coming. She went up there to register at Miles College.
Mm-hmm.
And Uncle Hubbard and Daddy got together and paid her tuition. And then we had a grocery store, so she started working in the grocery store in the evening, and Mama would always pay her, so she would have her some change. So that was it.
Okay, Uncle Hubbard was granddad's brother.
And he would stay drunk more. Uncle Hubbard really lived in Florida.
Okay.
At first. That was before I knew him. And he was married to a woman, and she looked like a white woman. And they say he didn't have any children by her. She was going with this white man. And Uncle Hubbard worked for the railroad company down there in Florida.
So did Uncle Hubbard ever have any kids by her?
He didn't have no children, period. He had gotten where he had started drinking.
Okay.
And I think his wife messed up the house that he had bought for her down in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And so they sold it. Daddy sent for Uncle Hubbard to come on to Birmingham so he could find something to do in Birmingham. Because his wife, they said she looked like a white woman. And she was going with all these white men. Isn't that something? My room was right across from his room. His room was, and her name was Caldonia. And every time he'd get drunk, he'd be hollering Caldonia. Because see, he had put all of his life in her. She messed up.
So how many brothers and sisters did Granddaddy have? It was about 10 of them, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. You're right. But see, Sarah was the first one. That was by his mama's. That was his mama's child.
Okay, so Sarah is the one that Ella had
Yeah,
by
this white man.
okay.
Aunt Sarah, she had them green light eyes. You know, she was not your complexion, but she had them light eyes. Oh Lord! So you see how y'all come up with all them different
colors and everything.
colors and hair.
So I want to know. It was all I know was Granddaddy, well Uncle Hubbard, Aunt Macy, Uncle Nick, well Sarah you just told me about.
Yeah, that was the first daughter, but she was.
But she wasn't. She was a half. Half sister.
Cause see, she went to Selma University.
Okay.
Her daddy sent her to Selma University, and she started teaching school.
What about the one that lived in Mobile? Was it Ludi or what was it?
Oh, Ludi. Well, Ludi was one. That was the baby girl.
That was the youngest girl.
She was so fat.
Yeah.
And she had and James, her son, was big fat guy.
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
No, but I remember him. Is that the one you said they died? They had to bury in a piano case because he was so big.
Ooh, he was a big son.
Yeah.
But he had some pretty girls. I wonder if those girls are still living. I mean, they were light and bright and almost white, long hair. Pretty girls. James. That was A. Luda's only child. And honey, they lived in Mobile, but it was a little country town in Mobile. You know, one of these
suburbs.
Luda was Daddy's youngest sister.
So that's where the Mobile connection came in. Cut Nimmer, she with Mobile.
But now Cut Nimmer was on my mother's side.
But that's what I'm saying, boy. That's when the. Oh, okay. So yeah, Luda was on the granddad's side.
That was Daddy's baby sister, and James was A. Luda's son. But honey, he was this big around. He's a big one. But he was nice, though. But the women loved him. You see, he had these daughters. But now, Aunt Betty had, I think most of her children dead now.
So,
she had one son that was in the Marines. And when Pearl Harbor was bombed, he was in Pearl Harbor at that time. He was in the Navy.
So Aunt Betty was another one of the granddaddy's sisters.
Well, see, Ludi was the baby, and then there was Aunt Betty, Aunt Macy. That was Lola's mama. Aunt Duck, we call Aunt Duck. That was the first one. You know that she was
the first whole sister.
Yeah. No, she was the half sister.
That was Sarah.
So Sarah. They called her Duck.
Oh, okay.
And she had them hazel eyes. She dark skinned, had hazel eyes. So her daddy was a white man. Isn't that something?